Hi everyone, this is Ida. I have a quick project share for you guys. I've been working on some stuff and nothing major, but I had been thinking about doing this for a little bit. You know, I've been working on my coffee cup cards. So I wanted to add like something that had a really nice scent, but I didn't want to add those packages that you get, the sachets. So I wanted to find a way to make them look, you know, like if they went with whatever I was making. For example, the coffee cups, like tea bags or something like that. So this is what I came up with, you guys. I bought, and I didn't show this haul, but I bought these at these sachet packages at where was it? I think it was at Ross where I picked these up, and I think they were only like $3.99, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 packages in here, and the scent that it has, it smells so good, you guys. It even came with this little pelican right here, and then it's pineapple coconut, and it's a set of 12 packages. And I haven't even used one, you guys. This is the one I've been using for all these that already did. And I'm going to show you what I made. I made these with the gold trim, and these are made with just some pink tulle. I'll show you what that looks like. And that's the tulle we all get at Hobby Lobby. And this one has like little drops of it looks like gems, but I think it's more like maybe a glue. It might be gems in the pink and in the clear. And I think these are around $5 a roll, $4.99. So this is from Hobby Lobby. And I tried, these are the first ones that I made with that. So here they are. And I think they came out super cute, you guys. And they smell amazing. And I mean, you would have to glue this down so they would know that, you know, you don't brew this and drink it because it smells that good. Like if you could buy tea, this flavor. Anyway, they smell amazing. And when I opened them up, you know, they look like little gold or bronze nuggets. They're really pretty. And they, like I said, they smell amazing. And I used my tag die, my little bitty one that came with my stamp set, to cut the little tags for it. Here's one of the little tags. And that's what I used to cut the tags, and my tag and stamp set had the real small stamp that would go here, fit here. So I did these two with the gold cording and then just the bow. And I didn't add a bling to these, but I'm going to. But I did the other one. So these are the first two that I made. And it works pretty easy with the mesh. The only thing is that it tends to want to come undone. So it was okay. And they look beautiful. But it wouldn't be my first choice. You know, I went back today shopping and I looked for a couple more, you know, alternatives that I thought might work better. And I'll show you what I found. So I made these two. Those were the very first ones that I made. But originally I was getting liner, and I just stamped this one, see if I could do it, you know, because I wanted to be like a weave where you could smell the scent. And this was my first one, and it was okay, but it wasn't pretty. So then I decided to try it, but I didn't fill this. I just kind of stamped it and tried to see if I could make the tea bag. And I could, but it wasn't pretty. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to try it with the tool. So I made those. And then, let me move this out of the way. And then I went back today and I bought, I'll show you what I bought. I bought this piece of fabric by the yard, and it was 30% off, and it's real sheer, almost like organza. I think it's probably organza, and it's real pretty, but it's a little difficult to work with. But they ended up really pretty, but like I said, they were a little difficult to work with. You know, they tend to want to twist or warp. So these are the two that I made with that, and on these I did add a little bling to them. But they're beautiful. They look amazing. So these are the next two that I made. So today also when I went, I bought this as well. This green with the, looks like sequins on her. Like it's got sequins on here and the little dots. And some kind of foiling. Anyway, I bought this and I made some with this. And let me tell you guys, this worked perfect. The body that's in this particular one, I think was the best one yet. It worked perfect. Everything stayed straight and lined up. So these are the ones that I made. Look at these, you guys. How beautiful are they? These are the ones I made with that green, mint green color. Look at how beautiful they are. I added the little mint green pearl, the little tags that say just for you. And then you can see right through them the little gold nuggets that are in there. So they're beautiful when you make a card and you want it to smell as nice as your card looks. Because I know a lot of you ladies like to put those sachets in there. But I thought these would make beautiful embellishments. And I did agree to do a swap with somebody. So I'm making these for that swap. I'm really working on a couple of swaps right now. But one is pretty much completed. I really just need to package it up, and I haven't done it. But you know, it's with Carolyn, who is Tea Time and Dolls. Hi, sis. But, you know, she knows that I'm going to send her stuff. And she's still working on stuff, so we're good. But anyway, these were the if you guys remember my previous video, this is I think this is the one I even showed for the swap that I'm hosting right now. Now, imagine this. Imagine one of these cards and you add one of these to your card. It would smell amazing, totally amazing. So this is what I had in mind because, like I said, I did agree to do a swap with Nisha. Hi, Nisha. And I know that she likes tea. So I've decided to go with a tea themed, and I wanted to come up with some embellishments. So this is one of the embellishments that I came up with. But I wish you guys would try it. You'll really, really be very happy with the results. And I'm going to go ahead and do a tutorial right now really quick because it doesn't take long to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did these. So I'm going to move these aside. But look at how beautiful they are, guys. Just beautiful. And of course, I'm going to put them in a package because I want to make sure that when the recipient gets them, they still smell amazing. You know, I don't want to lose that scent because I didn't put them in a package. So let's go ahead and try one real quick. I'm going to lift you up a little bit. I just wanted to give you a close-up of the little tea bags that I made. So we're going to do it with this one. And all I take is about, I'm going to tell you, probably a 4-inch wide piece. And we're going to go ahead and cut it off. Like, I really didn't measure anything. I just kind of eyeballed it. So I'm going to cut this piece off, set this aside. And I'll see if I'll have time to do the tag. I got a pink tag right here, so we're good. So anyway, that's all I did, and I tried to keep it, you know, like a rectangle. You know, I didn't want it all crooked And I put this, my bone folder is made out of Teflon, so nothing really sticks to it. And all I do is fold this side over, and then I add glue right here with my hot glue gun, just a thin line, and then just close this over it. Literally, this is all that I did. And it's going to stick for a little bit, but that's good because it won't move. You know, and I can continue to seal the rest of it up without worrying that it's going to move. So this is all that I did to it. And you don't want them to be real wide. I hope I'm not doing it too wide. I'll know when I get done. You guys are moving on me. Let's see. I don't know, when I first got this this thing that holds my phone, it wouldn't swivel like that, and now it's gotten to where it does tend to want to swivel. So here it is, guys. That's all you have to do to close it up. And I tried doing double-sided tape, but I couldn't seem to get the tape to stick to it. And when I would try and peel off the backing, the tape and everything would come off. Now, I do have to pull this a little bit because it does stick a little bit, but it comes right off. Like, all I have to do is literally just pull. And I pull at both ends to try and get it loose. And I can tell that it's more narrow on this end than it is on the other, but it should be okay. I think it'll be all right. And anything that stays on the bone folder, all I have to do is rub it, and it comes right off because, like I said, this is made of Teflon. So the seam, where we close the seam, what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half, and when we fold it in half, you want your seam, see the seam, how you can see it in the middle? That's what you want to do. You want to fold it over in half. Just fold it over in half, line it up, give it a nice little crease. And what's on the outside is the raw piece. The piece that we glued together is on the outside. And we're going to fold it in half. And I'm just going to pinch it here. Actually, I don't even need to, because you can see a line when you're working. Wait. Come on, really? I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to try and rig this up somehow. Okay, let's do that again. Let's try it again, guys. So I'm going to just crease it right here. And I'm going to put a little bead of glue, as straight a line as possible. Fold it in half again. And just kind of squeeze that where it glues to itself. And the reason I'm doing that, because if you notice, tea bags tend to have, they have a crease right here. See, you have the back side and the front side. That's how a tea bag is. So I wanted it to look as close to a tea bag as possible. Let me see this one. You can see it better on this one. See this one? How it has that little crease in there? And see? That's how a real tea bag is. So I wanted to do it as close to a real tea bag as possible. And so that's what we're trying to achieve right now. I'm dropping all my tea bags back here, you guys, trying to pick it up. So the seamless side is on the inside. The reason it is like that is because now we're going to flip it and leave that crease in there. And we're going to flip these out. And that's going to give us this little divider that we want. This little gusset right here down at the bottom. And then it's going to be open right here. And that's what we want to do, guys, because that's the way the tea bags look. So originally I was putting the sachet stuff in the front and the back. But then after I was doing them a little bit more, I decided that just in the front was enough, because that's the only thing that shows, and it's pretty strong, so you can smell it. So here it is. I'm just going to open this up again, and I'm going to pour right in here, guys. Right in here. See, this one's to the back. I'm going to pour in this one. And just a little bit, because this is really strong, and it looks like little gold nuggets. That's what it looks like. See, that's plenty right there in this one. Okay, let me close this up. And if you hear any noise, I'm sorry. It's everybody's home right now, so my house tends to get a little rowdy. So now what I'm going to do to seal these two together, I'm going to add a little bit of glue right there. And I'm going to pinch these together. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just a little, because we're going to fold that over. But I just want to keep it as flat as possible. So now I'm going to just flip it to the back. So see, in the back pocket, it doesn't have any of the sachet beads in it. And you can use any kind of sachet. You know, I just happen to get these, and they're beautiful. I love them. You know, they look just as nice outside where you can see them, that they, you know, I think that they look nicer in here than they do in the package they came in. So all I'm going to do here, guys, in the corner, and this is the back piece, not the front piece where we have the sachet, the little things in there. I'm just going to add a diagonal like this. I'm going to add a little bit of glue, and I'm going to fold it over as just the corner like that. You're just going to fold it over like if you're making a paper airplane. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to put a little bit here at an angle, diagonal, and then I'm going to fold it over like I said, like if I were making an airplane. It's hard to see because the color is so light and so sheer. But see, you see the points right here. And now what I'm going to do right here, I'm just going to fold this down a little bit, guys, to make it look like a tea bag. So we're just going to add some more glue right here. And we're going to fold that little tip over so it's square and not like a point. So it's a straight line and not like a point. And literally, that's it, guys. There's your tea bag. And then all we have to do, and I have a pink one right here, so I don't like these glue strings because it's so lightweight. that when you go to move it, you know, to get the glue spider webs off of you, it tends to want to come with your hands and everything. So anyway, here's our tea bag, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. It's got a little sequence there. And I'm going to stamp it with, I like to use StazOn because I don't want it to smear or anything. So I'm just going to add a little bit of StazOn to my, here's my little bitty stamp that says just for you. And I have other ones that says other things, but I like this one. Especially if you're making it for like on a tag or a card or anything like that. So I'm just going to line it up and hopefully get it straight. And I need to be right above it, but we'll see. Maybe I can get it right here. So here it is. The tag is so little, but this die and stamp set comes together, so it works. And I usually just push my finger on it because it gets stuck to it. There it is, you guys, just for you. Just for you guys. So anyway, I went to Hobby Lobby today and I bought this really thin cording, and it's real thin. So I thought this would be great to tie the tea bags, the little tags to the sachet tea bags. So all I do is just pass the little cord. See, it's got the little hole right there already. And just a little bit, not very much at all. And I fold it over onto itself. And I add a little bit of glue, so it'll hold it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to do something more permanent with that. So because I don't keep the clamp on my table all the time. When I'm done recording, I usually don't even have it here until I go to record. And as soon as I'm done, I remove it. And that might be why it's getting loose, because I move it a lot. You know, I just use it for this and that's it. So anyway, right here, guys, I just kind of position the tea bag where I want it. And then I leave enough string where it's it has like a loop like that. So that's all I do. I'm going to add a little line of glue right there so I can attach the cording. And I'm going to trim it off back here. And then I'm going to make sure this is that the potpourri or the beads or whatever you happen to have in there, I'm going to make sure that it's distributed evenly. I don't want it all packed to one side, because now I'm going to glue this, the little tag to the front, right? Oh my goodness, really? Okay, guys, let's see. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here in the front. And I am going to put my tag up there, right there, just for you. See the little glue webs right here. And this is nice and flat, you guys. That other that I showed you that I bought by the yard, it tends to want to warp and everything. It doesn't lay flat. So now all I do with the string, I don't even cut it off of there. I'm just going to make a tiny bow. Like I said, this is a very quick tutorial. These things are so easy to make. They smell amazing and they're beautiful. You know, makes a lovely statement on your packages. And especially if you're doing some type of tea-themed project. Cut it off right there. Add a little dab of glue right here. And we're going to put the bow right here. And now I'm just going to add a little flat back stone right here. Here's my box that I got at Michael's. And I'm going to find a little, I think I'm going to do a little green one. There. Yeah. And I'm using a real tiny one. They come in different sizes, but I just do the little tiny one. I'm going to add a dab of glue right there. And I could use E6000 or Beacon, the Beacon 3-in-1 or whatever, but because I have my hot glue gun out, that's what I'm going to use and kind of flatten the bow. And you could add a little flour. You could add something else to it if you wanted to. But sometimes, you know, less is more, you guys, really. Look at that, you guys. I don't know if you can see the webs from the glue gun, but I can feel them. How pretty is that, you guys? And how simple was that to make? This would be amazing if you made a tag for someone just because, a thank you, or thinking of you, or whatever type of tag for, you know, a lot of people love tea. I love tea. I love teapots, teacups. So for me, this was like, you know, that's just the way my mind thinks because I like this. So I was trying to come up with some way of incorporating the scent to fit in with the teacup theme. So this is what I came up with, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys try it. It's really pretty, you guys. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I know a lot of times, you know, someone else will have a really great idea and I watch your videos and I don't mind, you guys, if you make the same thing that I made. I really don't, because if I didn't want you to do it, I wouldn't be sharing it. So everyone have a great day and God bless. Bye.